Walt Disney World can be more than just Disney Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, or the favorite Magic Kingdom. Hi guys, it's the NYC Traveler in Epcot, and we are going to give you an introduction to one of my favorite parks. This is Epcot, a world-famous aquarium, concerts, nighttime spectaculars, and of course, rides. Believe it or not, Magic Kingdom was not supposed to be the first park built at Walt Disney World in Florida. Mr. Disney had a plan to build an experimental prototype community of tomorrow, otherwise known as Epcot. Many people believed that this was supposed to be Celebration Florida, but Celebration and Disney keep disputing that myth. If Epcot looks a little disjointed, that's because the Imagineers combined two original ideas into one theme park. One part was called Future World, which incorporated Walt Disney's community dream and focused on edutainment, entertaining science, technology, and environment attractions, with the other part including Walt's idea of a World's Fair type of exhibit, the World Showcase. By the way, the Carousel of Progress in Magic Kingdom came from the 1964 World's Fair. Epcot opened in 1982, but by the 90s, attendance was declining and it was time for a change. Over the years, they added 4 festivals and they swapped out some attractions to make things more appealing. Horizons became Mission Space, World of Motion became Test Track, and Maelstrom became the ever-popular Frozen. As of this video, late 2020, Epcot is undergoing what could be called reconstruction rather than calling it a renovation. So let's get going on our introduction to Epcot at Disney World in Florida. The original plan was to have the monorail go all through Disney World, but that wasn't too practical. But you can still take the monorail to and from the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. First things first, what's up with the golf ball? Well, it's really called Spaceship Earth. It's the main attraction in what used to be called Future World. Now it's going to be called World Celebration. There's supposed to be an update, but you might be able to catch Dame Judith Dench's magnificent narration as you ride to the top of the ball through scenes of technological history. When you reach the stars, you'll head back down to the real world. From Spaceship Earth, head over to what used to be called Future World East, soon to be known as World Discovery. Mission Space allows you to be part of a space team as you travel around the world in outer space on a dangerous mission. Like Soarin', this attraction's film was recently updated. Because of potential vertigo or motion sickness, you have a choice of mild or extreme experiences. At Test Track, your mission is to decide which car you program will be the best in capability, efficiency, responsiveness, and power. And then you'll take it out for a test run through simulated weather conditions, ending with a final speed test on a mock highway. What's your score? Also in this area, which was the former Universe of Energy, will be the new Guardians of Galaxy attraction. We can't wait till it gets here, and we know it's going to be fantastic. Going across the plaza, which is behind Spaceship Earth, you'll see several buildings, or rather, places that used to have buildings that were demolished and will house new attractions, stores, restaurants, and more. But head straight through across there to Future World West, soon to be called World Nature. This is home to 2 major areas, the land and the seas. Inside the land, besides 3 attractions, are a great food court and restaurant. Awesome Planet is new and talks about our awesome planet. Living with the land. It starts out as a dark ride about agriculture in various biomes and a greenhouse tour. You ride through a rainforest, a desert, and other displays, and you learn about how our food is grown while being sustainable. For some reason, seeing the plants grown hydroponically while taking a boat ride doesn't get old, and it's still one of the most popular attractions. By the way, the food that you see is real, and it is served in restaurants throughout Epcot. And if you didn't get enough info on the ride, you can always take the Behind the Scenes tour for a few extra bucks and walk through the same greenhouse for more tidbits. But for some visitors, the star of the land is soaring. A big hit in Disneyland, it was duplicated in Epcot in 2005. It's a simulated multi-sensory hang glide experience that takes you around the world, complete with gentle breezes and scents of the African savanna and the Pacific Ocean for a magnificent journey. The old film originally took you around California. Tucked over in the corner to the left as you come out of the land is The Seas, or The Seas with Nemo. The star of this area is a ride called The Seas with Nemo and Friends that takes you through a story based on the film Finding Nemo. At the end of the Nemo ride, you come out into one of the best aquariums ever, and don't be surprised if you see people in the tanks. They're not all cast members, they might be guests. One of the best kept secrets of Disney are the diving interaction activities at Epcot: Dive Quest, the Seas Aqua Tour, and Dolphins in Depth. Also in the Seas is a hilarious interactive show called Turtle Talk with Crush, the hippie dude from Finding Nemo film. A seemingly animated Crush is voiced by a human being who fields questions from the audience in real time. Awesome, dude! You might want to try the Coral Restaurant, which has its own aquarium and has great food. As you make your way from the Seas past the land over to the Imagination area, you'll see a popcorn cart. Legend has it that the sour cream popcorn and the buffalo cheese popcorn are only sold in Epcot. Fill up your bucket and you can get a refill for a less price. Before you head to the World Showcase, stop off in the area that has Epcot's mascot, Figment, which is in the Imagination area. You can take a journey into imagination with Figment and play around with your own imagination at the end of the ride in the activity area, which was under construction in late 2020. A special treat in this building is the Disney Vacation Club Owners Lounge. DVC folks can relax, get a snack and beverage, and charge up their electronics. Next door is a theater that's housed various short films, such as Michael Jackson's Captain EO and the Disney Pixar Film Festival. The fun part of the Imagination area is the water exhibits outside. They're part entertainment, part educational, and a great way to cool off. It features the upside down waterfall. Yes, the water actually goes up, and it is beautifully lit up at night. Well, that's part one of Epcot. Check out our other video as we journey through various cultures by learning and tasting our way around the world, the Epcot World Showcase. This is the NYC Traveler from Disney World in Florida.